الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن استنى بسنته إلى يوم الدين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah we start by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we send our salam and salawat on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We bring these lessons of the Arabic of the Quran, and so far we have finished to lesson 8. So today, as we promised yesterday, and inshallah today we're going to go do some more exercise of the topic that we have discussed yesterday, so that we are more strong on that area, because as I said, that every lesson that we are doing is important to understand the next lesson. So let's begin inshallah ta'ala, and then after this one we'll show you the results of the answers of the exam that we took last week. So this is what we discussed yesterday, that these are our last 7 lessons. So I'm not going to go through them again, and I have emailed already yesterday to the sheets, the PowerPoint slides to all the brothers who have provided me email address, so you can go through with them and at home inshallah ta'ala. And so yesterday we started a new section called fragments. So we are dealing with more than one word. A fragment is something that is more than a word, but less than a sentence. So it could be 1 or 2 word or 3 word, inshallah ta'ala we'll see. And we said we're going to talk about 5 types of fragments. The first type is idafa, and we talked about these examples, how they are formed in English. There are 3 ways to say off in English, okay? And then we have said these are the 3 ways, but in Arabic there's only 1 way, and that is the way of idafa construction. And we say the word before the off is called mudaf, and the word after the off is called mudaf ilay. And in Arabic there is nothing called off, so there's no word for off. So that's why they use the mudaf and mudaf ilay to construct a sentence or fragment like that. Then we say that the rulings. So this is the main thing actually. We have to remember only 4 rulings of mudaf and mudaf ilay. The mudaf and mudaf ilay, the first of thing, they will be always side by side. They will be always side by side. They are nothing in between them. They are joined together basically. And also the word before the off, which is called mudaf, it has to be light and it cannot have alif lam. And we talked about what is light means. Okay. And the mudaf ilay, the one that is after the off, obviously by definition it has to be jar. That's the only condition, that it has to be jar, and that is mudaf ilay. And then we did some exercise. So today inshallah ta'ala we'll do some more exercise. I will go through the brothers so you can explain what you think, and then we'll see the answers here inshallah ta'ala. So these are the examples we did yesterday. So let's go to today's one. We did Rasulullahi, Laylatul Qadr, Ghafurur Rahim. Okay. So let's hear. So the first one is Jama'a Malan. It's in Surah Al-Humaza. Jama'a Malan. So, Brother Mustafa, you tell me, what is it, mudaf or mudaf ilay, the first one?
First one is mudaf, because there is no al.
Okay. And the next one is mudaf ilay?
Next one should be jar, so is
but
jar.
Is it jar?
Yes.
Is it jar? No, it is not jar. So, no, jar is in.
In, sorry.
So, ma'alin should be. So, this is not a mudaf.
It's nasab, sorry. No.
Yeah. So, it is not a mudaf ilay.
No.
Okay. Next one, Qawmi Lutin. Brother Tariq, you tell me this one.
Qawmi Lutin is the town of Lut.
Yeah, Qawm of Lut. So that is mudaf ilay. Does it filling up all the condition?
Yes, light and no al.
Yeah.
And the second one is jar.
Yes.
Definition.
Yeah. And Lut is an exceptional word, an exceptional prophet. It's a non-Arab name, but it is like fully flexible. Okay. So we can say here, the Qawmu is Rafa, and it's masculine and plural and proper. Okay, and remember yesterday when we did the proper and common, we said the last type, we said 7 ways we can know proper and common. The last type was if the word after the off is proper, the word before the off will be proper. Now Lut is a name of a person, so we told that if a name is there, name is always proper. Any name is proper, okay, because you are talking about a name. So if the Lut is proper, the Qawm is also be proper. That's why the Qawm is also proper. Okay, and it is Rafa because Qawmu, and it is masculine, and it is plural. Why it is plural? Because why Qawm is plural?
Qawm is plural because of the exceptional words that Arab said so.
Yeah, there's 3 words. This is called Ism Jama. Not the Ism Jama, Qawmun, Qarmun, and Nasun. So these are the 3 words. So that's why Qawmun is this one. Okay. Next word, brother Zahid, you tell me. Arba'ata Ashhurin. Arba'ata Ashhurin means 4 months.
It is mudaf ilayhi case.
It is mudaf ilayhi because
The first one is
light, no alif lam,
no alif,
and
and next
Ashhurin
one takes jar.
takes a jar. Very good. Okay. Next one, actually, I already give the answer. But Yawmul Hajj. Yawmul Hajj. So Yawma is obviously there's no alif lam and it is light, and Hajj, although there's al Hajj, but it doesn't matter because for the mudaf ilayhi we only see it is jar or not, and it is jar because Hajj. Okay, so Hajj is a jar, so there is the day of Hajj. Okay, Azabin Alim. Brother Shah, will you tell me? Azabin Alimin. Is it mudaf ilayhi? The word before the of is azabin. Does it fill up the both condition? Is it light?
It does.
No.
No, it's not. Why not?
Tanween.
Heavy.
Because it's heavy. It's not light because it's tanween. So azabin alim, and so many times Allah mentioned this word in the Quran. All of these words from Quran. Azabin alimin is not mudaf ilayhi because although there is no alif lam, but it is heavy. So once one of the condition is not filled, so it is not mudaf ilayh. This is something else that we're going to learn soon. What type of fragment is that one? Inshallah, we'll learn very soon. Amadan ba'ida. Amadan means distance. Ba'ida means long. Okay. And inshallah, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I will send you another email with the vocabulary list. Remember, we had 31 vocabulary lists. I will add some more that we have done, especially those one in the story. You know, there's a plural, the Arab said so, and some of the words from here. You have to increase your vocabulary. Otherwise, you know, even if you understand the grammar, if you don't know the meaning of the word, it's going to be difficult for you to understand the Quran. Okay? So Azabin Alim we did. Amadan Ba'ida. Brother Munzir, you tell me. Amadan Ba'ida. Is it mudaf ilayh?
No, it's not.
It's not. Why not?
Number one is a heavy.
Yes, excellent. And also, this is not jar. So both cases fail. Very good. Aqamus salata. Everybody knows what is aqamus salata means, right? Aqamus salata. Is it mudaf ilayh? Who will tell you? Brother Shah, you want to tell me?
Sounds like.
It sounds like yes.
My limited knowledge.
But look, there's no alif lam, right?
That's right. That's
This
right.
is light.
Light.
But is this jar? As-salata? It's not jar. It should be as-salati. Then it will be mudaf ilayh. So two conditions filled by mudaf, but mudaf ilayh has no jar status. That's why it is like this. So these 3, none of them are mudaf ilayh. This is a tricky one. Brother Rubai, this is for you. Tell me, Ummul Qur'a. Ummul Qur'a. Ummul Qur'a means the mother of the city.
Yeah, this is because there is no al,
Okay.
and there is tanween, and kura is it's a fixed word, what's it called? You can't change the word.
Yeah, non-flexible. Yes, very good. So this is not jar. It could be jar. It could be nasab. It could be rafa. These are special word, non-flexible word, like Musa, like Isa, right? Like Adin. And that's why if it could be jar, then it is jar. You understand? So you can say, okay, why do you say this is? Let's look at the example. So why do you say this is a jar? Because it could be rafa also. Yes, it could be rafa, it could be nasab. But if it can be jar, then we accept it as a jar. So that's why Ummul Qur'a. And why it is a non-flexible word? Because we say there are few tricks, the signs we can see. If the alif maksura, that looks like what is a iya, without the dot is called alif maksura. If alif maksura ends, a word ends with the alif maksura, most of the time it's like a non-flexible word. Like Musa finished with an alif maksura, Isa is like this, Zakaria is like this. So this kind of, so Qur'a is like this. So this is actually mudaf ilayh. This is mudaf ilayh. Sudura qawmin. Sudura qawmin. Who can tell? Anybody from the back? Raise your hand. Baba, you want to tell? No, it's easy. Does it have alif lam? Sudura. Sudura means like chest. You can say sudur, right? It's not alif lam. Is it light? Is this sudur word light?
Yes.
How do you know light and heavy? Because there's no tanween. It's not suduran or sudurin or sudurun. So if there's no noon sound at the end, so it's a light. So this is light. So this is filful bold condition. Now qawmin, Is it rafa nasab or jar? It is jar. So this is a mudaf ilayh. Okay. So how to do this? Ittakhadallahu. Ittakhadallahu. This is a word from Surah Al-Kahf. You know, Ittakhadallahu mean Allah exists. They say that Allah has taken a son. Okay, Ittakhadallahu walada. So, Ittakhadallah, is it mudaf ilayh? Is that correct?
It's mudaf and not mudaf ilayhi.
Yeah. So, this is because this is Allahu. It is not Allahi. So, this is not mudaf ilayh. Ahsanu amalan. No. Why no? Because amalan. Because amalan is nasab. Okay. It is not jar. It's not amalin. Okay. Ashab al-Kahfi. Everybody know who's Ashab al-Kahfi? Who are the Ashab al-Kahfi?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Right? Ashab al-Kahfi. Because Kahfi is jar. Ashab has no alif lam. Ashab means the people. Okay? The inhabitants of the cave. Okay? Rabbus samawati wal ardi wa ma bainahuma ar-Rahman. In Surah Naba. So Rabbus samawati. Rabbu, the word Rabbu, is it light?
Yes.
It is light. It's not Rabbun, so it is light. And as-samawati is also jar. Okay. If you look at the answers, they also say that what type of word is this. So like this one, see nasab. This is nasab. The first one, feminine, singular, and common. Why this is common? Because this is common. Qawmin is common, and there's nothing is there to be proper. So that's why it's common. Ashab al-Kahfi, nasab, okay, masculine, plural, also is proper. Why is proper? Why this is proper? Ashab.
Al-Kahfi.
Al-Kahfi, because the word after the Al-Kahfi, Al makes something proper. So Al-Kahfi, the inhabitants or the people of the cave. So we know the specific cave Allah talking about. So because this is proper, the word before the of also has to be proper. So it's like specific. So Ashab al-Kahfi is also this one. This is Rabbus samawati. Rabbu is Rafa because Rabbu, and Rabbu is obviously masculine, singular, and it's proper because as-samawati is also proper. As-samawati proper, and as-samawati is in jar status, and it is singular.
Why you keep blank number 10 and...
Oh, because they are not mudaf ilayh. That's why. Okay. Jannatu adnin. Brother Jahid, you tell me. Jannatu adnin.
Yes, it's mudaf ilayhi.
It is mudaf ilayh.
Yeah.
Why? Because there is no alif lam.
No alif lam and
It's
light.
light, and adnin.
And abdin is a jar.
Yeah, and also adnin is an exceptional word. Okay, also name of the places doesn't take actually kasra, you know, but this is adnin is a special word like Lut and Nu. So Jannat in adnin, like we read in Surah Al-Bayyinah, you know, so that's that. Ayatillahi, the ayat of Allah, right? Ayati is no alif lam, okay, also is T, and Allahi, the word Allah is jar. So this is the one. Yahdillahu. Brother Shirazi, try this one. Yahdi. Yahdillahu. Now, Yahdi, does it have alif lam?
No.
No.
This is,
Is it light?
this is yes.
Light. Now, the mudaf ilayh, the word Allah, what status is that?
That's not jar.
That's not jar, it's right answer, but what is it? Is it nasab or rafa?
Interesting mind.
It's rafa, because Allahu. So this is not a mudaf ilayh.
Mudaf, but not mudaf.
This one is a tricky one. Brother Mustafa, you try this. Muslimain Madinati. Muslimain al-Madinati.
It's
First look at the Muslimain. Is it mudaf? I mean, like, does it have alif lam? No. Is it light?
Yes.
What is the heavy version of this one?
Muslimun. Muslimaini.
Muslimaini, yes. So we take the nun sound out. Very good. Al-Madinati is mean the city. So, and obviously it is
Jar.
It is jar because Al-Madinati. So it's Muslimain. You know, sounds like, oh, we don't know, but this is. And how many Muslims here? Two. So this is talking. This is from Surah Yasin. Okay. So the two Muslim of the city. Okay, Muslimain Madanati, because it's a dual. Okay. Okay. Wa'adallahi. Wada means wada. We all know what wada means. The promise. Okay. Wa'adallahi. Obviously, this is also just like Yahdillahi lahu, but this is lahi. So this is mudaf ilayh because this is Allahi. Okay. And And that's why when you read Quran, so when you know the grammar, it's easy for you to memorize. So you'll never make mistakes in this. So you know, okay, I know it's going to be Allah because it's the promise of Allah. I have to make the word Allah jar. Okay? So, and so just like the Abdullah, Abdullahi. Okay? Now, this word, Brother Tariq, Abda, what is it? Is it singular, plural, or dual?
Singular.
Servant of Allah.
What is this alif doing here? Actually, it is dual. It is Rafa version. It's like, you know, Muslimani. Muslim is Ani. So it's Abdullah, the two slaves of Allah. The two slaves also. It's mudaf ilay. Mushriku Makkata. Mushrik of Makkah. Mushriku, there's no alif lam. Mushriku, and it is light because what is the heavy version of Mushriku, Brother Jahid? What will be the heavy version of Mushriku? Mushrikuna. Yeah, because when you say Mushrikun is fine when you recite, that's the recitation rule, but Mushrikuna is the jar, like Muslimuna, and Makkata is it jar?
No.
No, sir.
No, this is jar.
Oh,
How?
name of the place.
Because name of the place is partly flexible, and partly flexible one cannot take kasra. Like Ibrahim cannot take kasra. You know, Makkah, Dallas, Sydney cannot take kasra. So Makkata can be a nasab, can be a jar, but if it can be a jar, then we accept it as a jar. So Mushriku Makkata is also a mudaf ilay, and these are the answers you can see. See this one, Abdullah, this is dual, proper, and also this is jar, partly flexible. See, it says partly flexible, the Makkata, and it's feminine because places are usually feminine, and it's singular and it's proper because the name is proper. So these are the examples. I have 20 years. So 21 is this one. So just give me 5 minutes. I'm going to change the slides to the answer of our exam that we have done. Okay, inshallah, and then we can finish it here. I think these were the words that we want to find: status, number, gender, and type. Okay, and we had 20 words, I believe, right? We have 20 words in the exam, so we just wanted to see that, you know, how we can define these ones. Yeah, 20 words we had. So these are the answers. So if you have any confusion, then we can just go through them. So Nuhan obviously is the Prophet Nuh, and it is the status is Nasab because Nuhan. Nuhan can take all things. Nuh is exceptional word. Okay, so Nuhan can take everything, and the number is, you know, singular because Nuh, Prophet Nuh, and gender is masculine and type is proper because it's a name. Okay, same thing. Makisina fihi abada, like in Surah Al-Kahf. We say this one. Makisina is ina. At the end is ina. So ina could be like Muslimina. It could be nasab and jar. So that's why you have to say nasab and jar. And the number is plural because it's ina. We know una or ina is plural, okay? And then it's masculine because there is no reason for to take it feminine. There's no tamal or nothing, so it's just like this, okay? And it is common because there's no 7 categories to make it proper, so that's why it's common, okay? Zira'ain, and this is dual because it's the light version of the dual. Zira'aini. And it's nasab and jar, dual, and it's feminine because it's plural, non-human plural. That's why, and it is proper. It is proper. Okay. Next one, al-anharu. Al-anharu obviously is going to be proper because al there, and anhar means what? Anybody knows? No.
Or river.
Rivers. Yes, very good. Rivers. Yes, rivers. So rivers is non-human, feminine plural. So that's why it's plural, and it is number is singular and haru. And why number is singular? Because grammatically is singular. Because non-human plurals. Remember we said, like, you know, these is, you know, like she is beautiful buildings like this. Remember this is grammatically it is singular. That's why I said. Although it means we're talking about some rivers, okay? And then it is Rafa. Al-Mu'minina is the same, it's very simple from our chart, like Muslimina and Mu'minina, same, only difference because this is proper with Al, this is not proper, this is common because there's no Al here. Okay, Mariama is the name of Maryam, as you all know, and that's going to be proper, it's feminine, it is singular, and it could be Nasab al-Jar. Why Nasab al-Jar? Because it's a non-Arab name, and it could be Nasab al-Jar with Mariama. Okay?
Jirai, why it is Jirai?
Why it is proper? Yeah, maybe it's a mistake, I don't know. There is no reason to make it proper, right? It should be common, right? I'll check on that. Maybe the answer is wrong. Zira'ini, yeah. It should be proper. It should be common because there is no reason to make it proper. Okay, we'll check that inshallah. Thanks. Al-alamina, no, that's also proper because of al. It's masculine because it's ina and it's nasab and jar. Al-najmu, al-najmu. That's the stars. That's one of the words from the story. You know that these are feminine words, so that's why. Is it al-najmu? Yeah, I think there's a mistake. It should be feminine. It should be feminine. The gender should be feminine because najm is one of the words from the stars, so it should be feminine. Waladan is the boy, and it is nasab. It is common. It's feminine and singular. The word Allahi is in jar. We saw that before, and it's masculine and proper. Ibrahima, same thing, we know about that. Ummatun is common, it is rafa, it is singular, and umma means mother, so it's feminine. And obviously the word Isa is, it could be non-flexible, it could be rafa, nasab, and jar. And the last one, al-husna, it is non-flexible word, it could be rafa, nasab, and jar because it's finishing with alif maksura, and it's al, that's why it's proper, feminine. Qur'anan means nasab, the Qur'an, the singular, masculine, and also it's common. Al-Qasasi, the stories, it is jar, and it is singular because stories, and also this feminine because it's non-human thing, and it is proper because of al. Nabatin is plants is also non-human, so it's feminine, but it could be, some people say it could be plural also because it has life, you know. That's why this is plural, but it's nasab, it could be nasab and jar, atin, because it's finishing with atin, that's why. Shahidin is also jar, and the last one is al-qamara, the moon is also here. Qamara is nasab, and it is singular, it is proper, and qamar is a word that is masculine, there's no reason for feminine. Shams is a word that is feminine. So the moon is masculine, and sun is feminine. So these are the answers. So inshallah I'll bring the test paper because I forgot to bring the test papers for today. I think 4 brothers take the exam. So inshallah we'll finish it here. Next week we'll start another part of mudaf ilayh, which is very, very important. Inshallah ta'ala we'll talk about pronouns. Inshallah ta'ala next class. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from us. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.